Got the Gyarados. Oh my god, yeah. That clip was crazy. So if you missed the Gyarados, Gyarados, old Gary, was actually more rare. So we got, let me get on the grind. All right, it is 8:09. We're gonna go until 9:09. Gary, we got Gary. The spawn that happens right in front of the alpha static spawn was a shiny alpha Gyarados. So not only was it a full odds shiny, but it was a full odds shiny alpha, like not guaranteed to spawn. So it was like actually more. Once I wrapped my head around it, I almost didn't want to count it because I wanted to do the statics. Chat had to talk me in and be like, you literally have one better than the one you were going for. Take it and move on. I was like, okay, I'm fine with that. So that was exclamation point alpha. I think the dock is working. I know I was having some issues with the dock last time we met here for this. They flagged it as potentially spam. Oh, why did I do... I'm silly. We found out that if I just go to Cricketune first and end at... No, was it... Yeah, no. It was end at Alakazam. Checking the Snorlax, I think, was the quicker one. You're going to have to give me a minute to get my bearings back here, chat. But yeah, no, the clip's on... the clip doesn't do it justice because at first when I encountered it, I thought it was the shiny, like the static alpha. And then after I caught, it was only until after I caught it when I realized it was up a little bit further than it normally was. So it was a whirlwind. It was a whirlwind of an encounter. But either way, we got it. Yeah, I haven't shiny hunted. I feel like, yeah, because I did VGC all week. So it's been like 2 weeks since I've done this, so you're going to have to give me a minute. Yeah, so I think it'll make for a good part of the story, you know, when this content comes out, whenever this video is done, forever and a day, a week away. But I hope you guys are doing well. I would have loved to stream more, but I was mildly busy today. I had a lot of work meetings, a lot of stream meetings. Like, it was a very, very, very oddly busy day today. On top of not having to, on top of stream, on top of having to go to the barber and get ready for work and stuff like that, like for my trip, it just feels like I've been running all over the place today. Which is actually how most of my out-of-town events go. Anytime I fly out, I feel like that day is always busy. Maybe I just put that on myself, but imagine playing VGC. Listen, only nerds play VGC, and only nerds go to VGC locals too, so that's all I'm going to say on that. But otherwise, I hope everybody's off to a good start. We'll be doing this today. We'll be doing this Friday once I'm back. I'm only out of town, obviously, a few days this week. I'll be back on Thursday. Stream will be back on Friday. And then next week, we're going to rotate just VGC and shiny hunting. I've got all the content planned out through the month for streams and whatnot. So we'll just kick back and vibe, honestly. I think we'll do a couple days shiny hunting, a couple days VGC. I've got right now on my radar that we're going to play, that I'm going to do like card games, but we might watch the regional. I think Birmingham. Hi, Combi. Was that a female? That was not a female. That was not a female. That was not a female. That was not... Okay. Ah, it was a male. It was a male. I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm mildly angry. I'm mildly angry. Sigh. Sigh. Let me get that clip here. One of these days, I'll get the shiny female Combi. Until then, that's the third male Combi we've gotten. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted by content, I think, what was I gonna say? We got the Birmingham Regional coming up, and then Birmingham's this weekend. So we might watch some Birmingham games. And then the weekend after that is San Antonio. So it'll be interesting to see those shake up. So we might consume some reaction content and see how that goes over. See if you guys are interested in that. And if you're not interested in that, well then too damn bad. Ooh, which game on the 3DS? Friday I got my hair done. Saturday I got a tattoo, and Sunday I play VGC. That sounds like a fun weekend. Yeah, did I see you went to the same guy again for another tattoo, for another piece from them? I also got a tattoo. Psych. I didn't actually. Same person who did that girl, not the Pokemon. Oh, okay. I thought it was another one of the, like, Aztec pieces. Fantasy Life. I have never heard of that game. So I'm sorry in advance for disrespecting it. Oh, damn it. I slept until it rained. Let's try this again. Oh, okay. Those games are the best. The ones that you can be like, you know, that's your neck of the woods, you know? I'm trying to think if there are any games like that I enjoy. Like the super niche games where it's like, this is my little, like, slice of life corner of the world. I feel like I'm a mildly a poser when it comes to that. Like, I think I like pretty much just mainstream stuff. Are there any, like, slept-on titles where, like, no, you probably haven't heard of it, but, like, it's my game? Is Horizon niche enough? A AAA title? A major IP from, like, a AAA game? I don't think so. And I don't even say that facetiously. I mean that genuinely, like... I know you tried. Like, I just can't think of those games that I'm like, that's my jam. Like, what would I go back and play? Oh, you know what? I just had a thought about that. Hold on. No, I can't even say I'm, like, a big fan of that one. I was trying to think. I was thinking of games the other day. Is that shiny? Did I hear a shiny noise? Am I tweaking? Am I tweaking, chat? No? Okay, I'm tweaking. I thought I heard someone while I was talking. That's a bad part about yapping sometimes, is like I genuinely be like thinking that I must have just been a Paris. Paris has a weird shiny where I keep thinking that it's shiny, but it's not. All right, don't mind me. I'm just old. Hearing things. I was thinking of games that I would like play through. I'm gonna have a big haul, by the way, from Retro Island. We got re-signed for another contract for I think 7 months this time around. So I ordered a few games from them. I'll be excited to show those off on stream. I've actually got quite a few packages from them that I haven't like shown off. So we'll do like a a big opening and showcasing off all those. But I was thinking about it. I wish a game that I could go back and play for the first time again, I often say is BioShock. I would love to go back and replay for the first time Mass Effect 1 into Mass Effect 2. I would love that. That was like the most RPG intensive I feel like I've ever been. Says the Pokemon player, but like that, I feel like it was more RPG than it was. Pokemon's more monster hunting than it is RPG in my opinion. That was such a good one. I'd commit war crimes to play HCD spoiler free. I'd do that. But I was thinking, like, what are your top 5 games that, like, you wish you could go back and play anything? Hey, what's up, Shiny Blastoise? You missed a male Combi, so essentially literally nothing. You know, I'd also say Breath of the Wild, because I don't feel like I appreciated it enough. Like, for what it was. I remember watching Liz stream that, and she was playing a completely different game than I did. I just did bare bones main mission, end game. And, like, she was driving around on motorcycles and shit, and, like, knew more about the story, and I, what? What is this? Like, I had no idea. So I'd say that one. That'd be I don't know if it'd be my top 5. I'd like to do that one. That might be like a top 10 or like an honorable mention on my list. I'd definitely say BioShock. If I had to pick one of the Mass Effects, I'd say Mass Effect 2. Because, like, Mass Effect 1 wasn't as, like, impactful on me. I felt Mass Effect 1 was kind of grindy. But I feel like Mass Effect 2 was, like, huge for me. When that came out when I was in high school. Yeah, those would be the only ones that I think. Like I said, I don't think there's any, like, super niche games that I would say, like, oh, it's okay if you never heard of it. Like, it's a little thing. Like, I think you know what? I think the only thing I can say that I enjoy that's like a small niche that other people might not, I unironically enjoy the time that every movie had like a video game made about it. That shit was like, that was prime gaming time for me. Which may or may not then indicate what games I got from Retro Island recently, but that's like my enjoyment. Like, I own a ton of those. So I'd say that. I'd say, like, I can't think of a specific title, but I would say those is like a general my enjoyment type of thing. Or that was only sports and racing games. That's fair. I mean, you were around when, like, video games were made and, like, the TV came out, so it's understandable to realize that, like, you enjoyed normal things before video games came around. All right. Monopoly on the NES. There we go. There we go, chat. Chicken Little PS2. No, honestly, I'll have to go back. I can show you a few of them that I've got. But like I said, I just put in another order with Retro Island. That is like I own the Aragon PS2 game that was based on the movie. I own the Ghost Rider game that was based on the movie. There's a few of my own. I actually have to go back and see which ones that I actually do have. We just watched, so part of my haul that I got from Retro Island was we just watched The Incredibles with Link, and I vividly remember playing that on like the GameCube with my younger brother as a kid. Oh, it's raining. We're not gonna get a damn it. We're not gonna get a Rapidash encounter. Those books of my childhood, that's so crazy. I love those books. I still need to finish the fourth. I still need to read the fourth one. I own all, like, a set of them. And I bought Murtagh. I need to read that, and I need to read Murtagh still. But I need to actually go back through and read that series because gun to my head, I'd have no idea what is even going on. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man games are a bop. That's facts. That's absolute facts. Did I know in Black and White there was a trainer named guitarist Billy Joel? No. Fun fact of the day. There you go. Did you know that apparently camels and llamas are in like the same like family, I guess, of animal? Like they're very relatable, I guess. That was a fact that I was told at the barbershop. I don't know if that is a true thing or not. Billy Joe, not Billy Joel. Okay, close enough. You know, you could say it's Billy Joel. You could say it's like Billy Joe, like Billy Joe Armstrong. Yeah, I own Murtaugh. I got Murtaugh on launch when that came out. I just have not read that one. After this run, I'll do a quick inventory. Grouped by the type of hoof. Hey, there we go. Listen, I'm gonna go back to the barbershop and let them know that it was fact checked. I don't get a gold. Oh, I do get a Golbat encounter. Imagine that was the shiny one and it despawned as I walked up because of the weather or because of the time of day. I'd scream. I would absolutely scream. I got a nice, they did a reprint of all the books a while back, and like all the spines are the same, and like it's got like a little art on like the bottom of the spines that all connects with it. Oh, they don't have that hanging up anymore, honey. I think it was a gag. That is not up anymore. The barbershop that I went to had a large canvas on the wall of the photo of Trump after he got shot at, with the like flag in the background and him holding his fist up. I almost assumed it was a gag, but I also didn't want to assume it was a gag. But I do believe it was a gag. It is no longer hanging in the barbershop. I noticed that today as I went for my head shave and facial massage. But I did not ask. Yeah, if I remember, I can take a picture and I'll post it on Twitter, Silver. But it is it's nothing crazy. I mean, they're all paperback, which I prefer hardcover. But I just remember finding them. Liz and I were at a bookstore, and I just saw all of them right there, and like this like demon came over me and was like, "Oh, I should definitely figure that out." I was like, I just blacked out, and all of a sudden I woke up, and all the books were at my house. It was crazy. Well, yes, Barnes & Noble, yes. I don't think that the details of which bookstore we went to was necessary, but yes, it was a Barnes & Noble. Mandem, I don't have a rules command. You had to agree to the rules in order to chat if it was your first time chatting or a long time since you've ever chatted in the channel. So you would have had to have read them before you hit anything. Unless Twitch doesn't do that anymore. Foggy, let's go away. Birthday's in a couple months. Let me see if I can find actually Aragon paper book set. I want to say it was this. Oh, they actually sell it in a box. For like 40, that's kind of, I feel like I got robbed on this. Hold on. This is the book set that I got. I didn't get the box though, so I'm kind of hurt, but I'd like the spines, I'll do that. $40. $40 on this website right now for the paperback copies. Like I said, little upset I didn't get a box of mine. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. The hardcovers, though. The hardcovers really do it for me. Hey, Wonky. From the gym. Look at you go. Proud of you. I need to get back in the gym. I got everything all set up. I just got to do it. I got to bring the walking pad down for stream and just start carving out time for that. DPPT Route 29 really sounds like... I don't think... Hold on. I think one of those came out before the other. Okay. 21 Guns. So 21 Guns. Hey, have a good night, Silver. So 21 Guns, the song was released in 2009. And DPPT, Diamond and Pearl, were at least released in 2007. So 21 Guns could have been based on Route 209. Friends attempting to kill you with workouts. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Just you know, just enjoy it, right? Like, just enjoy the workout. Don't try to die because of them. It is for the best. Well, yeah, working out never, I say working out never hurt anybody. People get injured in workouts, you know. I'd also say working out never killed anybody, but I'm sure there are some, I'd almost assume that it is also untrue and that working out has killed people before. What's up, Jacob? We got a male combi, man, so we are swimming in it. We are absolutely swimming in luck tonight. Have I ever seen Final? Ha 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 ha. Absolutely has. That's true. It is true. I digress. I will take that back. 1,000 Ways to Die before. Like I said, I'd be wrong not to say like, oh, I'm sure, you know, working out's never killed anybody. Nope, it has. It has. Oh my God, our son did flashbang us this weekend. My goodness. That was not fun. That was not fun. So, Link wasn't sleeping well, so we brought him in to sleep with us for the night. So he could, like, if he's just not going to sleep, he can hang out in bed while Liz and I sleep, essentially. And we have a remote for our ceiling fan. And so it's just, like, super dark in our room, and we're all just kind of waking up, and he grabs the remote and turns it on, and immediately just, like, blasts us with light. So, yes, he flashbanged us. Hey, what's up, Dylan? How you doing, bud? It was certainly one of the times. Heart attack snow? That's crazy. I'd say I feel like that the last 2 times I shoveled, but I definitely at least just needed the workout. What I need to do is I need to clean out the carburetor on my snowblower so I can just go back to having that done in 10 minutes and calling it a day as opposed to a 35 minute ordeal shoveling snow. Hi, Bucky. Buck, I haven't talked to you in ages. How you doing, old sport? Old bean, old pal. I'm doing well, Dylan. Just chilling. Yeah, I was on a call this morning with a gal who was like, we were talking about the weather, and she's like, oh, you know, I live in Florida, it's 65. I'm like, oh, you do? Huh. Isn't that nice? Isn't that something? Isn't that a grand time? Yeah, you know, I think there's pros and cons. You know, you can always say one has more pros and cons, you know, in either scenario, depending on how you look at it. But when Liz and I rented our apartment, not having to clean up a yard, not having to, you know, shovel snow and do all this stuff and salt driveways and sidewalks is a gastrodon. Oh, it's a gastrodon. Yeah. Right on the forehead, you big old thing. No, you get back here. Yeah, back shots. Yeah. Phrasing. Hooray. Let me get this clip. There we go. That's a first. That's a first. We haven't gotten a Gastrodon yet in this project. I'll take a new one. I'll take a new one for that. Yeah, no, I'll take a shiny Gastrodon either way. There's preferences. There's layers to these things. But yeah, I wish Scarlet Violet had shiny sounds. If I could find a mod for that, I'd probably like play Scarlet Violet emulated, because I feel like I certainly don't mind shiny hunting in this game by any stretch of the imagination. But I feel like some people may want the newer games shiny hunted on. A Trevenant that's able to wield a both sword and a shield at the same time. Yeah, it could be. Could be a good opportunity for a new Mega. We talk a lot about ZA wish lists during these streams specifically. Just because Legends obviously has a lot of good things for it. Going for it, excuse me. Oh yeah, no, 100%. I have missed an inordinate amount of shinies, I'm sure of it. Some of which have been streamed when we did the cannon race with Boff and with Sauce. Chat told me that I missed quite a few Charmander, I guess, because they all look the same exact shade of goddamn bright orange. That I wouldn't know any better. All right, come on. Oh, now it's heavy rain. That's that rain Thunderous needs. Oh. Hooray. The sun where it spawns? Yeah, the sun just shining down. There's no day-night cycle in that specific area. That looks very clear. Let's ride. Is my wife still in chat? Did she run away? Is she reading somewhere? Shiny Goomy? Ooh. Yeah, Shiny Goomy would be... Shiny Goomy would be a good one. I think I was about to say, I saw you at the corner of my eye. I was like, there, you have to be shiny. You have to be shiny. I was like, you look a little pale. I caught you. I saw you before you even popped up. Let's go. I saw you before you even came around to play. Old Weasel boy. Old weasel looking thing there. Let me get this clip. That is... Let me grab this and put it in the tracker real quick. Don't forget, !alpha if you want to keep up to date on all these. That is Buizel 1, 2, 3. That is a third Buizel, actually. Maybe I don't need the shiny sound after all. My wife, what do you want? Would you actually, genuine question, would you be upset if I did not take my boots with me this weekend? I have received a message back that I will be virtually outside none of the time. So you tell me. Okay. I know you joke sometimes, but I want to make sure there's not a legitimate protest. I am thankful for the boot laces either way. So chat, the conversation here, now that we've, crossed through what I thought might be stormy waters, was my wife got me these boots years ago. First year we were together. I mean, I want to say these boots are 6+ years old at this rate. Might be 7 years old, might be 6 years old this year. Well, we moved in 2018. Was that like the winter of 2018? So these are like 6 years old now. She got me these boots because I didn't own like winter shoes. I just wore like whatever tennis shoes I had at the time to go out in the winter. And I've had them since. I mean, they are not worn down by any means. There's no holes in them. Like, they still hold up really well. But the other day, the shoelaces kind of pulled apart on me, which was fine. Like, after 6 years, okay. And I had asked her, I was like, can you look up? I wasn't sure. They're UGG boots for men. So I wasn't sure if they like sold specific shoelaces for those or not. So she bought me replacement shoelaces because I was thinking I needed to take them out with me to Boston tomorrow. But after some conversation that I had with my boss, I was like, I don't think I'm going to be out in the cold all that much this week. So do I need to wear my like boots if I'm just indoors? And that was the pinnacle of that conversation. But I wanted to make sure that because my wife just bought me A, new laces, and B, relaced both my boots for me, that she would not be upset if I did not take those with me. Because either way, I'm thankful because it's still cold as shit in Michigan, and I'm still going to wear them for the next 2+ months. I'm still upset by your comment. What do you want? I just wanted to know where you were here. I just need a pulse check. Is my wife still in chat? Otherwise, I'm about to flirt with Boff publicly on twitch.tv/CBAD and youtube.com/@CBAD. It's cold in Michigan. Hanny, can you remind me what it was like when color TVs were invented? That was what I wanted. That was the genuine question. That was what I wanted. Because I got a text from Alan telling me, getting back to me on that. That's the conversation piece that I wanted. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Do I have any ideas on what my random Pokemon battles will be? Shiny Blastoise, can you ask me that a different way? I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. I apologize. I just need to make sure I didn't have a full set of shiny Pokemon with me here. All right, let's just chill the beans for a minute so we don't get... I literally forgot how to play this game for a minute. Hello? Let's run away. Am I? There we go. I was like, Christ, am I dumb? I thought I hit the select button, but it took a picture. Oh, maybe I didn't hit the select button. Random Gyarados while I'm over here? Okay, so yeah. So the Gyarados that I caught was shiny and alpha right here, but the spawn... for the static one is that guy right there. So it was much further away, or not much further away, but it was very, very interesting. Your next battle with choosing random starters. Oh, do I have any ideas on what the next one will be? Yes, I actually have all of them planned out for the year. My next one will be going up January 25th. And we will be choosing our starters based on the name origins of the starters. And I'll be doing that with the Raid Away. That was a fun one. That was a really fun one. That was a really, really good session. If you guys aren't subscribed to Raid Away over on... If you guys aren't subscribed to Raid Away, first off, if you like Call of Duty content, the main Raid Away channel is gold. But if you're not subscribed to Raid Away Plus... for specific Pokemon content that Rich puts out, it is banger content. Banger content. Not to be greedy, plan to do more drafts this year. A draft just started this week. That will go live. Pull up my calendar here. You will see that draft analysis in about a month. Actually, a little bit over a month from today. So yes, That will be a VGC draft, so that'll actually be on the VGC channel. But yes, I will have more draft content soon. And I don't want to spoil anything, but your boy got first pick overall. So, first time, I haven't had first overall pick since Ultra Sun and Moon. It's been a few generations. Granted, I haven't done much draft in between Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, so like, I maybe did 4 or 5 draft leagues in between Ultra Sun and Moon and then like coming back in Sword and Shield. But either way, we out here. I think it'll be fun. We got a lot of cool VGC people involved in the league too. So I think we will have some great content for you guys. People are either going to do really well or they're going to get steamrolled. I think it'll be very I think you'll see much more steamroll matches than you will see even matches, which I think makes for a better viewer experience personally. You know, you'll get a handful of the even, you know, 2 singles players trying to play doubles against each other type of a bit. But I think you're going to see like a singles champ go into a match with like a VGC player and just get steamrolled. Outside of round 1, does draft order really make a huge difference in teams? So to some, I would say round 1 and like there's 20 coaches in this league. So I think the only thing that impacts it is really how close your picks are together. I think the further your picks are apart from each other in one round, the worst chance you like I would rather be either absolutely first to get whatever I wanted or absolutely last, because all Pokemon drafts are done in a snake style draft. So you go from 1 to 20 coach wise, and then pick number 21, the coach at the very last gets to pick twice. So when you have those back-to-back picks, you can always secure like 2 specific Pokemon. So I always think those are like really impactful to drafting as a whole. You know, if there's 16 coaches and I'm picked number 8, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna always have 14 picks in between my guys. I'm only gonna get 1 Pokemon, and then it's just gonna be it. But if I have round 1 pick, so I've got the first pick, so I've already drafted. I will not get to pick again until pick like 41, 42. 41. So I will get picks 40 and 41. And then I will not go again until picks 80 and 81. So, like, there is a lot of time where a lot of Pokemon can go, which, cool. Like, I will not have the opportunity to grab some Mons. But I will always have the opportunity to grab 2 Mons that could have synergy. You know, if I draft, like, a really good Steel round 1, you know, rounds 2 and 3, when I get my next 2 picks back-to-back, I can absolutely secure what I want there and not have to think like, okay, this needs to last 4 back until it gets to me, right? So that's kind of my thoughts on draft placement. I don't know of any drafts that do something different than snake style. I think most of them do the same. Yeah, being able to draft it, especially in to Handy's point, in VGC, being able to draft a pair of Mons is huge. Maybe you're just going with like 1 archetype. So you can just grab key pieces every time. Maybe you want like a little bit more variety. So you can grab like, okay, I want like I'm going to grab like my powerhouse round 1, you know, in 40 picks, I'm going to grab weather and speed control. Like maybe you're grabbing kind of those assets next. So my round 1, I think could go a lot of different ways, quite honestly. Which I'm excited about. I think it'll be really, really good. Picks 2 and 3, I get Iron Crown and Indeedee. Hold on. I have a sleeper pick actually in mind for my next wheel, because so with the tiering, so like your number 1 picks. So like we have X amount of points to draft. We can draft anywhere between 9 and 11 Pokemon. You need a minimum of 9. Can't go over your points, that type of thing. the like #1 picks are going to be like your your fire and your water Ogerpon, your Urshifus, some of your ruin Pokemon. So everything in the first tier is, so these are the most expensive Pokemon to draft. Chien-Pao, Fluttermane, Ogerpon Hearthflame, Ogerpon Wellspring, Raging Bolt, Urshifu Rapid Strike, Urshifu Single Strike, and Whimsicott. There is 0 chance any of those Pokemon make it back to me if I want them, right? Like that is 0% chance those are still on the board in 40 picks. So when I plan out my draft, my next wheel is going to be like in the mid to high teens tier. Like I'm going to look at, Pelipper is like 14 points, let's say. I could go for Pelipper, but am I going to be able to grab like back-to-back 20s? Absolutely not. Does the VGC draft follow a certain regulation? So this is Regulation F plus Mythicals, since like I don't want to say everybody will, but this will be Regulation F plus Mythicals. We didn't want to do, they voted and they got some input from VGC players on like, should we allow Mythicals? Should we not allow Mythicals? Things like that. I have no input on them since obviously I've never played I've obviously never played VGC with Mythicals. I don't know if they've ever been allowed. So that'll be fun, just to see what kind of people do there. Mew might be a good pick, obviously, because it can do everything. Actually, no, Mew got banned. Excuse me, I just looked at that. Let me see, actually. Are there any Mythicals besides Mew that got banned? Does Magearna count as a Mythical? I don't know. Looks like Mew and Magearna were banned. We're the only Mythicals that were banned. All the other Mythicals are in at a quick glance. Okay, yeah, so Mew and Magearna are banned, but other than that, all Mythicals are in. So your Celebi, your Manaphy, your Jirachi, all that good stuff. DNC. What I'm hearing is Victini Ground Wildland is on the table. If Victini were in the game, yes, that is correct. It would be on the table. Was it hard becoming a YouTuber? No. So I think if I rephrase your question, so I don't think becoming a YouTuber is hard. I think being a YouTuber is hard. Anybody can be a YouTuber. Anybody can record and upload and do what they want to their heart's desire. I think depending on what you want to do with it, if you want to be a YouTuber, keeping up with that, learning, growing, it's just like any other, depending on how seriously you want to take it. It is just like any other career, Tasia, thank you so much for the 42 months. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. It is so nice to see you. And there's one other question in chat. I think I missed it while I was on a rant here. Nick, I do not have a lot of time this week. I am doing a power hour here tonight. I'll be live for probably about another 25 minutes, and I have to go pack for a work trip. If you want to tweet that at me, big guy, or remind me on Friday when I'm live again, I can definitely take a look at it. I just don't want to tell you, no, because there's reason, but I also don't want to say yes, and then, you follow up with me and be like, oh, no. He's a liar. He said he'd do it. I have a shit ton of stuff going on behind the scenes the next few days, so if you either want to tweet it at me here and I can take a look at it probably on my flight, or if you want to remind me on Friday, I can take a look at it then. Either way. What up, Zero? How you doing? But to Shiny Blastoise's question, I don't think it's hard to become a YouTuber. It's just if you want to continue to do it, and do well at it. If you're just uploading for the sake of uploading, and you want it to be kind of your, I was just talking about this with a buddy of mine. If you just want to upload to journal things and keep track of a personal progress and stuff like that, I don't think the act of that is hard. Obviously, remembering to do it and keeping up with that is as difficult as that can be. But if you want to be a YouTuber and do YouTube and stream and make videos and make good videos, you know, I would really recommend like reading a book, watching videos on how to improve your craft, like learning all this stuff. And that to some people might be hard. That's a big drift blim. Oh, that scared me. I think alpha drift blim, low key, might be one of my favorites. Maybe even high key. Start a singles draft myself. Oh, hell yeah. Good stuff, Dragonstorm. Best of luck to you. Yeah, I wish wide lens Victini next to wide lens Groudon was in the game. That'd be fire. Well, Groudon's so regulation FVGC did not allow restricteds. And Groudon is a restricted Pokemon. So this game, this regulation, you're gonna have like your Chien-Paos, your Urshifu, your Ogerpons, all your Paradoxmons, things like that. Any legendaries that haven't been restricted before, or any quote legendaries like Urshifu that have been around before, your genies are back, things like that. But any you know, Moltres, Moltres, are they count? I don't remember. Yeah, we've seen Articuno outside of restricted and stuff. So yeah, like your legendary birds count. Just no title, like cover legendaries essentially, or like the DLC legendaries either. Which is funny that like Calyrex counts as a restricted, but Urshifu doesn't. Because like Urshifu was the DLC of like the DLC legendary. But we allow that, but Calyrex was like the other DLC legendary. You know. Or maybe Calyrex is the legendary, but like you could use Spectria or Glastria, you know, standalone. Yeah, could be base stat total as well. Like if we count Calyrex, oh, it is off base stat total, 550. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, base horses are legal in like regulation, like F and stuff. Is that true? Used Ice Horse and Reg F Center. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, so that changes my thought process entirely on it. But yeah, that would be okay, so that makes sense. So Calyrex is the reason why it is there. Calyrex is the legendary. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. That's the pin there. Yeah, AV Ice Horse goes crazy. Yeah, you can't beat that thing. AV Ice Horse goes crazy. You can't beat that thing. Huh. It's 10 points on my draft. Huh. Huh. Weird. Pausers. Hey, thank you, Zero. I appreciate it. I hope we get one tonight. That'd be cool. We got a lot of random shinies tonight. We got a Combi, we got a Gastrodon, we got a Buizel. Been having a good time. Got about 10 more minutes of the power hour, though. I think 3 shinies an hour is kind of fire, low-key. Maybe even high-key. Let me scroll up and let me scroll up in chat here. Pretty good Terra Captain. Oh, for sure. Not sure if I want to do it. Working on some Star Wars fan-made stuff, but I'm still in the rough draft phase. That's totally fine. I think having a want to do it is also important. Like why do you want to? Do you want to like share a passion with somebody? Do you want to like, you know, because you know some people. So we're talking a lot about Draft League right now. Some people may want to be in like want to do YouTube because some drafts only do like upload required leagues, which like, you know, I get it. Is it necessary? Maybe not, but some people want to have like that, you know, that sports show type of environment. You know, so understanding why you want to get into YouTube is also a big thing. I don't think there's a wrong reason. I think there's just you need to understand why you're doing it. Water Ogerpon might be too good for draft. Follow me in Water Absorb. A little redirect never hurt anybody too. I like that. There's a lot of options on the table. I don't want to spoil my draft, but like I said, I think I grabbed one first overall that just fits the bill. I think it does everything I need it to do. Dragapult, Quackaball, Tinglu, Enamorous, Scizor, Entei, Jolteon, Regirock, Muk, Serena, and Stantler. That's a fire team. That's a fire team. I would mind... easier said than done. I would mind your ground weakness. So, like, Serena doesn't have as much pressure on it. And, like, Enamorous either. Because, like, once those go down, I can just kind of click Scarf Earthquake. So just be mindful of that going into your team building process. I don't know what free agency looks like for you guys. Obviously, you have your Terra availability too, right? Like, you can still Terra outside of that. But, like, defensively, I think, like, Regirock and Muk make good captains to help out with that if it's, like, Terra Grass. Terra Bug Regirock would go stupid crazy, low-key. As, like, a defensive captain. Unless it's, like, closed Terra and you can only choose certain ones. I was not mature enough to hear you say BBL every week. It's okay. I wasn't either. I said it specifically for that. To get the cheap chuckles to encourage average view duration. And it worked. Cheers. Yeah, we're going back to the Shuckle Premier League for our VGC draft. That'll be fun. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. They put me on the admin team, so I feel like I can say whatever I want to. You know? I feel like I can talk about and spoil whatever I want to on my end. Place the story 1,000 years. Oh, that's fire. I hope that does well if you decide to go through with that. The one surgery I don't need. There you go. Terra Rock fighting and Bug. Ooh, hell yeah. Like I said, I think Terra Bug defensively on Regirock kind of goes crazy. Terra Rock, obviously, if you have to stick with one of the typings, like, for sure. Terra Fighting, you know, Body Press. That's cool. But Terra Bug defensively on Regirock, I think goes stupid crazy. No one drafts bug types, but Terra Bug, let's talk for a second. Hey, what's up, George? How you doing, bud? Jolteon has Electric, Ice, and Fairy. I think that's a very common... Yeah, I think those... I mean, it's common for a reason. It's a great type matchup for Jolteon going to the Terra options like that. So I think that's a great pick. What's Muk got? Probably you got to run Poison. Maybe like Poison, Dark, something else. Poison, Dark, Grass. Yeah, Terra Bug. Terra Bug on our Chaladon, by the way, was a fire play. Resets for Arceus and BDSP. Soft resetting on the Switch takes too long. Oh, brother. They give us the ability to hunt God, and you're complaining about the reset times. Oh, Muk can't Terra. I'm sorry. I must have misremembered. But you typed Kanto in parentheses, not Terra. Duh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Either way, though, I think those Terras on Muk and Jolteon are fire. 45 seconds of reset is just too long. All right. All right. You were ahead of the curve on Terra Bug. We were ahead of the curve on a lot of stuff. If we could get that way, if we can do that for Legends ZA, if they have a VGC scene, I don't think there's anything we can't do. Unfortunately, if history repeats itself, we're going to find that there is no VGC scene in ZA, and we are playing Scarlet and Violet, you know, VGC for another 2 years. My hope, I'll tell you like I told Joey the other day, though. My hope is that this year we get Legends ZA as like a spring game, like May. And we get Gen 10 in the fall. And it's so funny because obviously I'm not playing Scarlet and Violet right now. To me, Scarlet and Violet does not feel old enough. It does not feel old enough to be at the end of its life cycle. But this will be year 3. This winter will be year 3 with Scarlet and Violet. And that blows my mind. Because maybe I've just found a new breath, like a breath of life in VGC. So to me, it still feels new. But people who've been doing this forever are like, oh, okay, another year. Still manning the cash register, eh, Squiddy? Like, that's how they feel. Yep, Legends Arc came out early February, and then Scarlet Violet was not that later that year. I don't think. Let me timeline it. It was later that year. Nope, it was. It was that same year. They came out the same year. It did. I had to do my mental math of remembering historic events around that time. Yep. Legends Arc came out in January, I think, of 22. January 28th, 2022. Yep. It is almost 3 years old this month. Which is great because that puts us at 3 years of Scarlet and Violet in November. With cheese, Mr. Squidward, with cheese. Scarlet Violet came out OG CBAD Con weekend. Did it? Sword and Shield came out OG CBAD Con weekend. The very first, yeah, Sword and Shield did that one. Because I had people in my apartment and I was trying to record a Let's Play. Which, looking back on it, that Let's Play put up numbers, truthfully. That was the freest Let's Play of my life. That was, without a doubt. If I look back on some of those videos, like, yeah, some underperform. It was a fucking 40, 50-minute Let's Play. Or episode Let's Play. But, like, some of those did numbers over time. I remembered a game came out the weekend my grandpa died. Give me a break. I remembered when ARCEUS came out because I juxtaposed it with the death of my mother. Give me a break. Anyways, Hanny, how was it remembering when cars were invented? I'd expect Generation 10 next year for the 30th anniversary. I think Gen 10 is this year. It's been a pretty good cycle of like 2 years for a new game, you know? At least in my mind. Like I said, I think it could be another year. I'd rather them wait another year than to like rush it to meet the 2-hour deadline every time. Or the two-hour deadline, the 2-year deadline every time. But I think it could be this year. If we have double restricted at Worlds, we have Gen 10 soon. Oh, true? You think so? Like, historically? That's crazy. Crazy good. Yeah, that Sword and Shield Let's Play, if I were to pull that up on YouTube right now, that was, 40-plus episodes. Is always last Worlds for a game? Okay. So NAIC will probably be double restricted then, assuming that the next regulation is double restricted. Because this one goes till April, so we'll see, like, the Milwaukee Regional and the Atlanta Regional will both be single restricted. Single restricted feels very like Protect the President to me, but I've also never played in a double restricted So we'll see. Maridon Shadow Rider. What's that? You clicked wide guard? It's okay. I clicked Electro Drift. Hooray. That's too funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I do for double restricted. Zam Shadow Rider would be nuts. Who else is excited to do nothing Saturday but watch the World 2024 Worlds video from Wolfglick? I am low-key hyped for that. I am hyped for that. Potentially some new Gen 10 remake to give us the VGC stuff in 2026. I mean, my preferred scenario, and this might actually be not so much a preferred scenario as it is like a copium scenario, is we get ZA and we get black and white remakes for Milka this year. And next year is Gen 10. Give them an extra year to do Gen 10. Don't count both those in the Gen 9 bucket. Make Gen 10 good. Because a lot of people obviously had some feelings, myself included, on how strong we felt on Scarlet Violet compared to Legend ZA. You know, I think that if we did it well, Bald, I think if we did it well, we get Legend ZA maybe early year, black and white remakes maybe Christmas, and then next year 26 we get my skin looks great. I need to get that scrub again. My god, I got a like a whole like facial massage at the barbershop. It was great. I look good. But that'd be my hopes. But either way, we have reached our power hour here today, ladies and gentlemen. Got a few shinies in the bucket, no alphas. It's okay. You know, you win some, you lose some. But I have definitely had fun tonight. I hope you guys have had a lot of fun. As a reminder, I will not be live tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday. I'll be live again on Friday for some more shiny hunting because I'm going on a work trip tomorrow. So that is going to be fun. But I hope you guys do have a great rest of your night. As always, be great, do great, kiss your loved ones, eat your vegetables, eat your loved ones, kiss your vegetables. And I will talk to you guys all on Friday. Have a good week, chat.